Hi, I am Girish Kishnani, and you are watching 5-Minute Learnings. This is the 14th video in the series on intelligence. In the last video we discussed how to use various quotients to create dynamic teams at the workplace. Today we will look at the relation between intelligence and personality. Intelligence and personality have historically been studied as separate constructs in psychology. Intelligence was classified as a cognitive trait, while personality was considered non-cognitive. However, recent research increasingly challenges this separation, exploring connections between intelligence and personality, especially in relation to the Big Five personality traits. Both intelligence and personality share some key characteristics. They remain relatively stable throughout life and are partially influenced by genetics. They are also important predictors of outcomes like education, job performance, and health. Despite earlier distinctions, modern studies suggest these traits are interconnected, with personality traits linked to specific cognitive patterns. For example, neuroticism involves rumination and threat-focused thinking, while agreeableness relates to understanding others' mental states. These overlaps hint at deeper relationships between intelligence and personality. Intelligence, typically measured with ability tests, for example, IQ tests, to assess maximal performance. Personality, evaluated using questionnaires to reflect typical behavior. This difference in assessment underscores the complexity of studying their interplay. Let's now look at the relation between the Big Five personality traits and intelligence. Openness has the strongest positive link to general intelligence, G, particularly crystallized intelligence. Intellect, focused on ideas, is more strongly related to intelligence than openness, artistic and emotional qualities. Intellect is associated with working memory systems tied to G and shares closer genetic links with intelligence than openness. Neuroticism is negatively correlated with intelligence. May lead to test anxiety, which affects cognitive performance. Some argue test anxiety is incidental, driven by neuroticism, lower cognitive ability, or situational factors. High neuroticism, combined with low intelligence, predicts poorer health and adjustment, but intelligence may buffer these negative effects. Longitudinal studies suggest a small negative relationship between neuroticism and age-related IQ decline. Conscientiousness and intelligence have complex relationship and vary. Some studies suggest low intelligence may be offset by high conscientiousness, for example, structured, effortful behavior. Meta-analysis reports a negligible overall correlation, but highlights connections with specific facets like industriousness and dependability. Interaction effects show conscientiousness predicts safety behavior more strongly in low-intelligence individuals. Extroversion has little overall correlation with intelligence. But specific facets like activity show positive links to cognitive abilities such as memory and processing speed. Context affects performance. Extroverts excel under auditory stimulation, while introverts perform better in silence. Agreeableness is generally uncorrelated with intelligence, but certain components reveal nuanced relationships. Aggression, negative aspect, correlates with lower intelligence, possibly due to shared biological factors or frustration from lower cognitive capacity. Positive aspects like compassion and emotional perception align with intelligence, particularly emotional intelligence, considered a secondary factor of G. Politeness, negative aspect, correlates inversely with general science knowledge. In summary, the traditional divide between intelligence and personality is increasingly blurred. Modern research emphasizes their interplay, revealing shared biological, cognitive, and genetic underpinnings. These insights pave the way for further exploration into how these traits collectively shape human behavior and achievement. That's all from me in intelligence and personality. And with this I conclude the series on intelligence. With the next video I shall commence the new series on personality. Hope you found the video useful. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. And subscribe to my channel 5-Minute Learnings. Thanks for watching.